And the Syrian rebel leaders promising a turning point for the region after toppling Bashar al-Assad's regime. Rebels seized the presidential palace after launching a lightning offensive just 2 weeks ago. Assad left the capital over the weekend and has been granted asylum by Russian President Putin. Assad and his family ruled the country in a brutal dictatorship for more than 50 years and engaged in a bloody civil war for the past 14, backed by Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah. Now concerns are growing over where the country goes from here. The U.S. has roughly 900 troops stationed in the country right now as American forces carried out airstrikes on ISIS positions this weekend. Our chief international correspondent, James Longman, has the latest from the Syrian border.
It's a very, very hectic situation at the border with Lebanon. We've got thousands of people trying to get into Syria and a great many trying to get out. There is huge crowds now formed on the border out of Syria trying to get back into Lebanon because people are terrified about what might happen to them in the new Syria, right? These are people that might live in areas that are sympathetic to Assad, perhaps Assad supporters, people who are just unclear about what's going to happen next. But it is an incredibly unstable situation. This is the chaos that happens during a revolution. We've seen some really disturbing images already of some of what's been going on inside Syria. One particular unverified video that I've seen is of a public lynching of possibly one of Assad's family members. Now, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham is a group which not many people know much about, but its leader has made headlines for having been part of Al-Qaeda in the past, the links to ISIS, and that is what people are really worried about at the moment. But I did meet a few of the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham guys, on the rebels who are manning the border on the Syrian side, and it's really hard to put into words how excited they are. These are young guys who finally have been able to kind of take charge of their own lives, their own destinies. They're excited. There's a naivety there. But as we know, in Syria, there's a lot of cynicism as well. A lot of foreign actors, a lot of people with interest in this country, and often Syrians aren't the ones who can make their own destiny. So a lot of trouble ahead, perhaps. But there are many, many Syrians who are flooding in, and I'm watching them, hopeful that this is the beginning of a better day.